Good morning, students. Let us begin with the poem An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum, written by Stephen Spender. Let us know about the poet. Stephen Spender was born on 28 February 1909 in London. The son of a journalist, he grew up steeped in the art of writing. An elementary school classroom in a slum was first published in 1964 in Stephen Spender's Selected Poems. Although Spender was associated with the socialist and communist movements, he eventually became disillusioned with their ideologies. He expressed much of his dissent and frustration with politics of 1930s and 1940s. Through his poetry and essays, as well as his autobiography, World Within World. The theme of the poem. It says, an elementary school classroom in a slum is a poem that portrays the plight and deprivation of the children living in the slum. It shows the ill-equipped classroom and the malnourished and diseased children in it. They are unable to concentrate on the lessons being taught and relate with them. Now, the important thing here is, why are these classrooms said to be ill-equipped classrooms? Because these classrooms are located in slum areas. They do not have the facilities which a normal classroom should have, right? The students may be sitting down on the floor, dim light, right? So all these facilities which the normal classroom should have, they are deprived or they are ill-equipped classrooms. Secondly, why are the children malnourished and diseased? Malnourished because these children come from the poor background. They are the children who live in the slum areas. They are the children who do not get proper food to eat, right? So they are malnourished and they are diseased. Why? Because they have inherited all these diseases from their parents, right? These children, as they do not get food to eat, they live below the poverty line. They are undernourished, hence they are diseased children, right? Further it says they are unable, and because they are, as they are malnourished, as they are undernourished, they are diseased, so they are not able to concentrate on the classes which are being taken in the slum areas, right? So this is the theme of the story, right? The summary of the chapter. Now we are going to learn about the summary of the poem. Now, explanation to the first stanza. The poet here describes the pathetic and miserable condition of the children sitting in a classroom in slum school. The children's faces are unlike the usual children of schools. They are far away from the beautiful sights of nature. They look weak and hungry. The children of the slum are also unwanted in society, just as weeds are unwanted in a green garden. A tall girl in the classroom is very depressed. The girl, perhaps physically and mentally exhausted due to her poverty. Next, now we are going to learn about a summary of the poem, that is an elementary classroom in a slum. Now in this first stanza, the poet tells us about the life of these poor children who go to the slum school, and when they are going to this classroom, they are considered to be the unfortunate children. Why unfortunate children? Because they are not having those luxuries or the lifestyle which a child must get, right? They do not have food to eat. They are not living in the conditions, healthy environment, healthy conditions. They are living in the areas where there is a lot of garbage, you can say dirt, right? So they are considered to be unfortunate children. Further in the poem, in this first stanza, the poet even tells us that these children are far away from gusty ways. That is, they are far away from the bright life of the rich people, right? Which the rich people possess, the life which is lived by rich people. They are far away from that, and they have no hope in their life, right? Further it says in the poem, in the first stanza, it is even described that by the poet that the children do not even have hope in their lives. Their unkempt hair, right? They do not have food to eat, even they live in dirt, so they are unkempt, they are dirty, they do not keep themselves neat and clean, right? So unkempt hair also, pale faces. Why pale faces? Yellow color, dull faces, because of malnourished children, right? Undernourished. So they have pale faces. They look like what? They look like rootless weeds. A girl is also described, one of the girls from the classroom is said that she is a tall girl who has weighed down her head. Why she has weighed down her head? Because she is emotionally exhausted. She feels bad, right? She does not have that happiness within. So she is emotionally exhausted. Her weighed down head shows that she is dull and tired. Who? That is one of the girls from that classroom in a slum is said to be, she is emotionally exhausted, she is tall and she is dull and tired. Let us read now. The speaker describes the unfortunate condition of the slum children, right? As I have already told you that the children are unfortunate, that these children are far away from the bright life of the rich people. They have no hope in their lives. Their unkempt hair, round, their pale faces look like rootless weeds. The tall girl looks physically and emotionally exhausted. Her weighed down hair dull and tired. So this is described in the first stanza of the poem.